Okay, so yesterday I was out here filming this amazing workout and my microphone wasn't switched on, so you couldn't hear a bloomin' thing that I was saying. So testing, 1, 2, 3. All right, so it seems to be working. So welcome to today's workout. We're having a sunset workout on top of the cliff top here, overlooking the sea in this beautiful island of Zanzibar. And I have some pretty special equipment that I'm going to be utilizing today. These homemade barbells made out of concrete and metal bar that was left over here at the resort, made by the local tribesmen here. So it's gonna be awesome. So yes, today you will need barbells. So guys, as you can see, this is what we're going to be using today. These barbells, this beautiful bench, and you can see it's still in the paint tint. And this one over here. And of course, I'm on top of a beautiful cliff overlooking the sea. So feeling very blessed to be here. All right, let's hit it. All right, so to start this workout off today, I'm going to start with my lightest bar here, which I think is about 10 kgs. And I'm going to start by warming up my upper body. This first exercise is all about shoulders, chest, upper back, arms, and of course my core is going to be in there for stabilizing. So bringing the feet hip width distance apart. I'm going to hinge at the hip, little bend in my knee, holding onto the bar and coming up with a nice tall back. Breathing, I'm going to bring it up to my chest, and from here, little bend in the knee, core switched on. I'm going to press up overhead, bring it behind my back to touch my back just lightly, and then press again. So I'm not letting it rest on my chest or my back. I'm just lightly touching and getting full range of motion. Breathe out as you press up. So from upper body to lower body, I'm going to use this next barbell, which is a bit heavier than my first, but not too heavy to press over my head for a back squat. So moving into legs, I'm going to hinge down at the hip, bring my bar up to chest again, breathe, press behind my back, resting on the meaty part of my upper back there, turning my feet out to 10 o'clock and 2 o'clock, or whatever feels most comfortable for your hips. Core is switched on. I'm going to bend through the hip and the knee for 3 seconds, down, 2, 1, breathing out, squeeze my glutes and my abs all the way down, 3, 2, 1, squeeze. 3, 2, 1, squeeze. Now the squat depth, go to just a little bit below 90 degrees and squeeze all the way up, keeping the back up nice and tall. All right, so in this next exercise, we're going to flip it back up to the upper body and move it to the back. So this is a single arm bodyweight row, which is going to work the muscles in your back, but because it is single arm, it's also going to force your core to really stabilize you and work it a little bit harder. And of course, your arms are going to be doing the pulling movement. So setting yourself up for this one, you want to stand on the side of the bar, feet parallel. Now from there, shoulders back, hips forward. So it's like you're pushing your butt out and your chest out. And from here, we're going to hinge at the hip all the way over, holding on to your bar, keeping that back nice and pulled up. You don't want to have this curvature through the lower back. That's where you can get into a little bit of issue. So just keeping the chest up and the booty out. We're going to hold onto the bar and roll the elbow back. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. My opposite arm is just out to the side for balance. So back to the lower body again, we are going to do a deadlift. So a deadlift works the legs, it works your back, it works your core. It's really a full body exercise, but it puts a lot of the resistance through your legs. So once again, shoulders back, hips forward, bum out. We're going to lean all the way down. This one is a straight leg deadlift variation, which is going to work predominantly the hamstrings and the glutes. So from here, I'm keeping my back up nice and tall. I'm going to hinge at the hips, squeeze my glutes and my core in nice and tight. Shoulders are back, chest is up. Down, 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. So after you've done all 4 exercises, I'm going to throw in a 5th one, which is a cardio element, and it's really going to overload your legs and shoot your heart rate up. It's going to take your training to the next level. So in a squat position, we're going to squat down and jump. So that's it for today's workout. Go out and rock it, have some fun, work up the sweat, and of course, stay wild.